Radio Rahim with Dean Whyte on my side of the pond. I don't see I can get rid of you. I think you might have become an American now.
Well, listen, they got some big money here. I've been offered some big money to get some fights out in the last couple of days. So let's see what's going on, you know. But yeah, you never know.
We saw a big money fight tonight, sold out Staples Center. Tank Davis got all he asked for tonight from Pitbull. How'd you see the fight?
What I'm going to say is, listen, we could see Tank Davis is the star that everyone's been talking about. You saw he brought out a lot of basketball players, a lot of rappers. He is the star of the 140 division. Because if you look, we was at Devin Haney's fight. And not to say that I'm a big fan of Devin, I went to support them, but it's a different atmosphere, different energy. He's making money without all the talking about the unification fights. He's with Mayweather and stuff like that. But he was in a hard fight tonight. That Pitbull is a real Pitbull. Came, let his hands go, was always on the front foot. But I did see in the tail end of the fight that he started to jab a little bit more and he weren't letting all the power shots go. He probably damaged his hand against that fucking tough head and that tough chin against Pitbull. But I mean, great fight. And he crossed the line and got the win. So, you know, credit to him, you know what I mean?
Do you think the fight was any closer than we heard on the scorecards? A lot of fans here, at least Mexicans for sure, thought that Cruz could have edged it.
Do you know, because of the pressure, obviously he was caught with a few shots. You're not going to go to the pool and not get wet. So people got to understand, it's a fight. This is an elite level boxing. There's only inches or millimeters of percentages in these fights. So people got to understand, there's not much difference in the fights, competitive fights, especially when you get closer to world title, unifications, undisputed fights. They're all going to get closer and closer, the level of opponents. Like when he eventually fights Devin Haney, it's probably going to be a real chess match. It's going to be even closer. But the difference with him, he's got that one-punch knockout power. But tonight we saw he was up against something like a fucking brick wall, and he busted his hands, just continuing pounding that tough head of that guy, whatever the hell he is, the Pitbull. That guy was swinging for Mexico. He had a great fan base out here. The Mexicans, everywhere you go, Mexicans are great. They support their one another. Last night at Devin Haney in Las Vegas, they were supporting their man. Tonight again, LA, they're supporting their guy. They thought their guy won, I get it, because he was pressing the action. But he was walking onto a lot of shots and he got his head jabbed off. So, you know, it's one of them. Jabs are one of the most key shots in boxing, you know, especially IQ. He made him miss a lot and he was going into the ropes and falling through and stuff like that. It did make it a bit rough and tough a little bit. There was a little bit of tumbling and struggling, but look, the clear-cut, cleaner boxing was from Davis tonight, and that's why he won.
Well, now I see why you're ringside. You're trying to take my gig. This guy is the great analyst from the other side of the pond, Radio Rahim with Dean Whyte.